Hi, everybody. I hope everyone is well and alive and is having a wonderful evening. I definitely am, because as you can tell, I have just worked out and I'm a sweaty mess. But this was on my mind during my workout today, and I just wanted to, jump on here and quickly just talk about this because I know that I've been getting a million emails in my coaching email inbox regarding this. So I just kind of wanted to clear it up in one video. And if you have any further questions, please send them as an email. I really enjoy reading emails and I will answer them. But it's way too hard for me to keep repeating myself a million thousand times. So I hope that this video can kind of clear it up for you. A while back, I posted a video about Insanity Max30 and how I like it as a student and how it has saved me time and how it has kind of got me to, my fitness goals. I believe I recorded that video a year ago now, or a year or maybe two. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll link it down below if you missed it. In that video, I compared Insanity versus Insanity Max30, and a lot of people who emailed me asking questions about the program were a little confused because they didn't know which program would be best for them. And that's a very loaded question. There's a lot of things I need to know first and foremost before I can recommend a program for you. And that's the whole purpose of having a coach with Beachbody, is not because someone's trying to sell you something. It's more or less because the person has used the programs before. And if you have a really good coach, like me, for example, who's used everything, I can help you pick the program that's going to help you get to your goals in the shortest amount of time. So when I get the questions that ask me, is Insanity better or is Insanity Max30 better? There's a couple things that I'm going to ask you first, okay? Number one, I'm going to ask you, what is your schedule like? Do you have an hour to work out? Do you only have 30 minutes to work out? Do you have kids? Are you a student? Are you single, married, divorced? I'm going to ask you a lot of questions because I'm not going to make you spend the money on the challenge pack where in the original Insanity, you're working out for 40 minutes to an hour a day versus in Max 30, you're working out for only 30 minutes of your day. So yeah, that's something I'm going to ask you. The second thing I'm going to ask you is what your goals are. If you're trying to tone up, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight, I'm going to ask you these things, and these things are very important for me to know. And what else will I ask you? I'm going to ask you what your diet is like, how you eat, and then, I'm roughly going to have you, usually what I have people do is I have people record like a full day of eating on either MyFitnessPal or I have them write it down just to give you an estimate of how many calories you eat per day and what types of foods you're eating per day. Now, having said all that, these are all things that I need to know, and if you're really interested in getting started with the Beachbody program, that's something that you'd have to email me, and we'll talk about that, and I'll get you set up. I'll get you on a calendar. I'll get you on a meal plan, everything like that. But if you're coming here for general knowledge, this is one critical thing you need to know. High intensity interval training is all the rage right now because it is a intense amount of exercise in a short period of time. You will still get the same benefits working out in a 30-minute period in terms of muscular and cardiovascular endurance as you will working out for 40 minutes to an hour at a little bit of a lower intensity. Like Insanity, like the original Insanity, you can tone it down just a little bit just to, reserve yourself to carry through the whole 40 minutes. Whereas Max 30, you just give it your all for the 30 minutes and you're done. That being said, duration is key here because since you're working out for only 30 minutes a day, you will be burning less calories than you would be working out with the original Insanity, working out for 40 minutes to an hour a day. Okay, so that's something that you have to keep in mind. You will be burning less calories. Therefore, you need to be eating the appropriate foods and combination of foods and caloric intake that's going to go along with that 30-minute bout of exercise. Okay, so that's something that people don't really realize. You cannot be eating 2,200 calories while doing Insanity Max 30 if you're trying to lose weight because it's just not going to happen. You're not going to be burning a sufficient amount of calories in that 30 minutes to be able to have you, still remain in that deficit. At the end of the day, weight loss is just it's a numbers game of, calories in, calories out, and you have to be in a caloric deficit in order to do so. So that being said, that's just something that you have to keep in mind. That's the only thing I'm really going to say about that, because everything else is completely individual. For some people, who have like less of an appetite, Max 30 might be the way to go for you, because you don't want to be like overtraining and burning too many calories and not being able to, or have the time in your day to eat enough. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to clear that up, because I know a lot of people were confused about that. It is entirely individual, okay? Like whether Insanity is better or Max 30 is better, that is entirely individual. And if you email me and contact me personally, I can help you out with that. I can help you pick a program. I can help you pick the right meal plan. I can set you up on the right calorie bracket. I can help you do all of that. But if you're here for the general knowledge, that's the one thing I want you to take away from this video, okay? So both programs are awesome in their own way, but whether or not one's going to work for you better than the other is kind of like, we have to determine that. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to hear from you all soon if you have any questions. Take care, guys. Bye.